If period products only used real blood to test their absorbency in 2023, what were we using before and why did it matter? If you've seen or used menstrual products, you might know that they usually say on the side just how absorbent their product is. And when you're using them and running a busy life, that accuracy matters. But until recently, it wasn't actual blood that was being used to test them, it was saline, which is a mixture of water, salt, and bicarbonate. And saline is a more simple and less viscous fluid than blood. Blood is full of things like proteins and molecules that move around and are more or less concentrated depending on different factors like how dehydrated a person is. And menstrual blood specifically can change from person to person and from hour to hour because it contains things like vaginal secretions and tissue that's been shed from the uterine wall. Put simply, this means that saline and menstrual blood are absorbed at totally different rates. A team of researchers at the Oregon Health and Science University found that there are a lot of menstrual products that either have a much lower or much higher capacity to absorb liquid than they advertised when they were tested with real blood as opposed to using a saline solution. And this is the first known study to test how absorbent period products are using actual blood. So how has it taken so long? Well, there are reasons. So first of all, blood is a precious resource. In the US alone, around 5 million people each year need blood transfusions, and even though around 6.8 million people donate blood each year, not all of those donations are compatible with the blood type of those who need to receive them. Donations also don't last very long on the shelf, so there's often blood shortages in hospitals, which makes it hard to justify using those donations for anything other than transfusions. Secondly, blood can also be a biohazard, so researchers who are working with it in a lab need to do special training and take extra precautions to make sure that they can work with it safely. Saline, on the other hand, doesn't require any special training to work with it. And thirdly, blood, whether it be real blood or artificial blood, is a lot more expensive than saline. However, those barriers don't mean that period companies shouldn't be updating their testing standards. We think it's awesome that research is finally starting to be done into menstrual products using real blood, but it's just the beginning. If you want to read more about this particular study, you can check it out in the Scientific American. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Sex and Space for your transfusion of great sex ed.